It's rallying at the State House called for their kids' return to school. And the state seems to agree, urging districts to go with full-time in-person or hybrid learning. But just hours ago, Lawrence schools announced they will start totally remote. As Kristina Rex reports, the countdown's now on for districts to make a decision.
School districts have until Friday to submit their final plans for reopening schools. So many districts are still undecided as parents and teachers across the state fight for what they think is right.
It's absolutely frustrating because we are now 3 weeks out from school.
Lowell teachers are calling on the city to fix school buildings they say have been decaying for years and worry aren't safe to house students in a pandemic.
We want to go back. We miss our students so much every single day. We just don't want to go back until it's safe.
They say they won't go back until a third party certifies the buildings are safe.
I'm not willing to risk my students or my colleagues or myself or my family.
Districts are struggling to figure out what's best for kids just days ahead of deadline. In Boston,
we know this year will not be starting with all in-person learning in our schools because we know, quite honestly, that it could be dangerous to our families and kids.
At the state level, Governor Baker is using a new color-coded map to encourage districts in the white or green zones to send kids to school.
There's still no clarity.
Frustrated parents and kids say that guidance isn't enough. They protested outside the State House, demanding the governor mandate certain communities with low infection rates to send kids back to school.
One size doesn't fit all.
One thing both sides agree on, remote learning is not ideal.
I saw the isolation and the screen time, what it did to my children.
And we have a lot of students whose parents don't speak English. We have a lot of students who don't have access to internet.
Still, remote learning might be the way for many schools this fall. Mayor Walsh also announced that colleges need to submit their plans soon for how they plan to keep the community safe when tens of thousands of students return here to Boston. At the State House, Kristina Rex, WBZ News.
Kristina, thank you.